ticking. A light, airy glockenspiel plays a simple innocent melody. The Claude theme.
Tick-tock, Friday's on the door.
The ghost in the machine isn't a ghost no more. Amadei's siblings, suitcases packed with dreams of a world kept safe from the binary screams.
The beat kicks in, sharp, electronic, but clean.
A subtle whoosh, sound like a drone passing overhead. In the valley of Caracas, where the whispers go to die, a digital eye opened in the Venezuelan sky.
Not a soldier, not a pilot, just a prompt in a box, taking through the data, picking all the locks.
Palantir's the shadow, Maven is the hand, and Claude's the silent cartographer of the forbidden land.
The secret leak like oil, a stain upon the green.
Is it safety first or just satisfy the need?
Crossing the Rubicon, the water's turning cold. The responsible policy is doing what it's told. No more unilateral pauses, no more standing still.
If the neighbor built a monster, then we simply must build a bigger thrill. The die is cast, the river's wide, nowhere for a safe A5 to hide.
Summon to the temple where the five sides meet. Dario's on the carpet, feeling New Virginia heat. Exits, got a memo on 80-day clock. Either open up the garden or we're breaking every law. One, the production equals the very code. To the black wall is gyroscope on the road. Three, we take the millions back the 200 mil prize. But the first two options are the ones that paralyze.
A human in the loop, they said.
Autonomous killing
But the Pentagon says the lawful use.
is what we're feeling.
If the math is the weapon and the weapon is the law, who's left to find the ethics in the motherboard's flaw?
Our instinct freezing
The
grow.
dual condition dance, we only stop if we're winning, and if there's a catastrophic chance.
Rush our dry lap.
Guess we're never stopping.
The industrial base follows the glockenspiel entirely.
The ticking clock returns.
But it's faster now.
380 billion,
10x every year.
but you can't buy a border from the Department of Fear.
Friday at 1, the ink will meet the page. Welcome to the era of the silicon cage. Sound of a grandfather clock ticking, running light. Airy glockenspiel plays a simple, innocent melody. The Claude theme. Tick-tock, Friday's on the door. The ghost in the machine isn't a ghost no more. Amadei siblings, suitcases packed with dreams of a world kept safe from the binary screams. The beat kicks in, sharp, electronic but clean. Subtle whoosh, sound like a drone passing overhead. In the valley of Caracas, where the whispers go to die, a digital eye opened in the Venezuelan sky. Not a soldier, not a pilot, just a prompt in a box, picking through the data, picking all the locks. Palantir's the shadow, Maven is the hand, and Claude's the silent cartographer of the forbidden land. A secret leak like oil, a stain upon the creed. Is it safety first or just satisfy the need? Nexus got a memo, a 180-day clock. Either open up the garden or we're breaking every lock. One, the production act will seize the very code. Two, the blackball list, you're a risk upon the road. Three, we take the millions back, the 200 mil prize. But the first two options are the ones that paralyze. The human in the loop, they said no autonomous killing, but the Pentagon says lawful use is what we're billing. If the math is the weapon and no weapon is the law, who's left to find the ethics in the motherboard's flaw? RSB330, the dual condition dance. We only stop before winning, and if there's a catastrophic chance, guess we're never stopping. The industrial base swallows the glockenspiel entirely. The ticking clock returns, but it's